Greetings. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. Clear the energy out. It's simple enough. You got to think, if that's their entire purpose in life is to try to go against the Most High, congratulations. I mean, their life was over before it started. Their life was just over before it started. I can't do anything about that. That's of no concern to me. Because, you have to wait until a cycle ends before you can begin a new one. And we're going to need all of our energy for the new cycle. So it is, I can't worry about, when I hear you ladies say that they've been harvesting energy off of the sun since a child because of the coming to the universe with the eyes of a child mentality. That's what it is. And that whole life path I have an understanding that your pain is your power, your weakness, whatever. So when you take the greed, the selfishness, and you become of service, it still doesn't mean you have to be nice about it. You can be of service. You still don't have to be fucking nice. You're not worried about how other people feel, because that's part of it. If you go to the community page, you'll see how that's part of it. It's becoming unfuckwittable. It's a mind valley technique. That's what it is. Vishen Lakhiani. From Vishen Lakhiani's Keys to Unlocking the Extraordinary Mind to Dr. Joe Dispenza's Becoming Supernatural. It's just what it is. The INFJ Mystic, we're already supernatural. And I call my energy back with the Jeffrey Allen technique, balance out every chakra, and just release to the universe what belongs to the universe. It's simple enough. You're calling your energy back and returning to others what belongs to them through morphic resonance in the quantum field, like Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches, every time the Schumann resonance spikes. So what is those big white, but it's just we level up. That's why when one of the readers said Wakan is very significant in California, well, yeah, his truth on druids, if you can harness that energy, it's total systems dominance. Yeah, we're dominating our own energetic system and making sure that others get the energy that belongs to them, because that's their energy. That's what it is. And me being a life path, it goes back to them automatically anyway. Do I have a very, very non-negotiable meditation? Absolutely. Is it calling my energy back when I'm feeling fragmented from people pulling on my energy and then returning to them what belongs to them? Absolutely. That's why you use another master in a guided situation, because if two shall see, so shall it be. It's energetic synthesis. It's simple enough. Each of these words has a very specific definition for the experience it defines for the teacher or energy master or light worker or whatever label you want to give it. Simple enough. And now when I hear readers say that the gloves have came off and it's no more Mr. Nice Guy, well, yeah, and that's what the clickbait is today, is that the decision has been made in the ethers, and it is. We're going to close out a cycle. And there are some lingering energies. There's some lingering negative energies. And we want to push those over onto the negative side of things. And if there's groups, gaggles, hives, herds, people who intentionally tried to go against the divine, because it's a well-known fact, only demons rebel against the divine. So while we're following the divine path and returning to that rebellious energy, what did Chosen 144 say? It says when a temperance angel calls judgment on their own energy, expressing themselves, the very air they breathe will work against them, and that's fine. Do the opposite. Quit going go against the wind. They're running against the wind. I can't do anything about that. Still running. I don't do weather manipulation. And if what they wanted for another is what they wanted for themselves, well, then it's just God chasing them with storms. It's simple enough. It's simple enough. I can't do anything about that. They weren't planning on this. Well, no, because half-wits don't think. They do. They just only use one half or the other logically or creatively when the INFJ thinks with creative logic. That's what it is. I mean, anything they logically come up with, I creatively find a way to go forward, to go on the divine path. That's what it is. They're logically trying to go against the divine. So that's just what it is. What would Jesus do? God is all that is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters of the divine white light, ask it to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself, as well as those that I do readings for. Namaste. That's what it is. And I mean, that's the way I look at it, with 5-star reviews and people's love, people's light, people's health, people's wealth, people's abundance being scattered about everywhere. How did the Earth Angel survive all of these obstacles? Well, if they've been harvesting off of the sun since I was a child, I had plenty of cleansing energy coming back to me. I did. And that's enough force to return to others what belongs to them, because I don't need that. Large groups of people are really going to regret playing in that Earth Angel's energy. Well, what do they mean by that? Has God called judgment on them? SpaghettiOs. Their love, their light, their health, their wealth, their abundance. It's scattered about here, there, and yonder. And to see that in the clickbait today, Pisces, they're trying to stop you. What? God's plan? The same old shit, different story. Nothing happens by chance. Everything happens for a reason. They get to the point to where, we've got God this time, and then God smacks them, gives them the God smack. Simple enough. Voodoo. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about it. I think I'll make a short out of this about a 7-nation army couldn't hold me back. Nothing happens by chance. Everything happens for a reason. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything is a co-created experience with the divine. Because, I mean, you got to keep in mind, voodoo, black magic, love spells, all that shit. I don't deal with any of that. I write poetry, and will it cast a love spell on you? Fucking anybody that writes a poem customized for you, it's going to put you under a spell. Words are spells. Simple enough. Most narcissistic thing you can do is write one good love poem and then start giving it to others as if you made it for them. No. That's why I copyright my shit. Hey, you want to see a copyrighted poem that I wrote? It's not fucking for you. It's already copyrighted. The minute it's copyrighted, then you know it's not for you. However, all I need is 6 words to put you under a spell. Hey, your own spell. It's just what it is. That's why I asked for 3 personal favorite traits about yourself and 3 personal things that you love to do. That way, the custom poetry is justice for you. Shit has nothing to do with me. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. That's what it is. Pisces, the energy affects them in ways they don't understand. Yes, tarot reader, I understand that. The INFJ is the walking paradox. That's what it is. We're a walking fucking contradiction. It's an 8. What does one side of an 8 look like? Just the same as the other. Oh my God, it's 2 faces that look the same. They're just backward. It's just what it is. And authenticity is a stronger vibration than love. So that's what it is. You're authentically attracting everything that is meant for you. Oh, well, universal life force energy is in my birth chart. And they've been harvesting it, and they didn't have my consent. So the law of consent and contract gives me the ability to call it right back. And they don't like that. And I'm not responsible for how other people feel. I'm not responsible for them wanting reward without effort. I'm not responsible for any of that. That's what it is. And that's the energy. They want to stop Pisces from what? My non-negotiable meditation that sends them back all the energy that they put out. I can't do anything about that. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Cards in the upright? No. Cool, we'll flip it around. What is the question predominantly on? Oh, yeah, it's just what it is. The predominant women in your life, and that's what it is. There are a lot of upright women on this planet. I do not doubt that at all. Are there some from the past that are karmic AF? Yes, that's why we're focusing on the divine feminine aspects of ourselves and or others. The one aspect of each of you that they don't want coming into power, and I mean, let's face it, I'm a negative feminine mutable. That means my negative feminine side, negative as fuck. It's just what it is, and I'm in touch with it. I'm quite in touch with my negative feminine side. Moving forward, top row is the 5D moving down through time and space. Spirit is not worried about these things that happened from the past. It's just what it is. It's all part of the divine plan. Look at that. They had no gratitude. They had no gratitude for spirit themselves. They worshipped money, greed, power, and everything that they can't take with them on this new journey of a shamanic bloodline curse. And it's what it is. It's called, these people have cursed themselves and all involved. When a reader says that, I'm like, what? A shamanic bloodline curse? Did they go up against a healer? Did they want to be healers when the village chooses the shaman? And it's just what it is. Right? The village, QHHT, they chose me. They accepted me right in, gave me the certificate. Reiki, it's what it is. We made it to the master level, did all the attunements, did all of the work. Mind Valley, we subscribed, we got into it, we completed those courses as well. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Do I run into teachers that I invest in that absolutely you have to fucking stop? It's just what it is. We have to stop because I see their karma. And what do you know? Fire sign karmics getting karma. Can't do anything about that. Failures getting karma. Fire signs, there's what it is. They don't like my gifts. And I do. I like my psychometry, able to call the card out before I pull it. Simple enough. Is it shocking? It can be. You just saw it fucking happen. That's what it is. Yes, people's hells will be affected. And I can't do anything about that. When a reader says, Pisces, these people are going to be forced to heal. Okay, why? Because they wanted to be healers and went up against someone on a shamanic journey and now have a shamanic bloodline curse. That's what it is. I can't. The decision was made in the ethers. Someone fucked around and found out. Okay, great. It's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Your blessings come in threes. And if... there goes fire. Yes, what it is. Your blessings come in threes. And if you had individuals putting out sacrifice, the earth angel energy, death comes in threes as well. How you like that? Thank you for that, Spirit. That's what it is. And yes, that glass is very hot. Simple enough. What it is. Nothing happens by chance. Everything happens for a reason. And I'm telling you, when you hear a reader say, the earth angel is surrounded by a legion of angels. And some of these people are surrounded by very, very unclean angels. Okay, great. I can't do anything about that. There's positive and there's negative. The temperance angel is protected by the light and the dark. Okay, cool. So if I'm protected by the light and the dark, I surround myself with the light, and they keep sending the dark. Cool, it keeps going back on them. I can't do anything about that. A negative plus a negative equals a negative. Look at that. Love is all there is. What is the problem they have with that situation? I love the fact they're learning their lessons. I love it when they get their blessings, but I love it when they get their lessons too. Simple enough. Far be it for me to stop groups, gaggles, hives, and herds from getting group, gaggle, hive, or herd karma. It's what they do. As a QHHT practitioner, it's what they do. So if you know that that is what they do, let them do it. Simple enough. Have them put their heart into that shit. Simple enough. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. Right? And that's the thing. Where are these other temperance angels that have ascended into a divine halo union with the divine? That's what it is. You got to quit looking outside of yourself for God or the divine. My divine partner is the divine. Simple enough. A divine partner is a partnership with the divine light and higher frequency light beings and not another human. Fucking come on. You've got to... You tell people that they have to do the work. You have to look at the ancient story of Dracula in love. Simple enough. right? Oh my God, they won't do the work. The aspect of myself that won't do the work, that's going to need fucking, so much work that they would have to go within and do. But they choose the lesson. They choose the karmic lesson over the divine blessing. Okay, great. Right? What are you going to do? Oh, so they chose the karmic lesson. Oh, why, divine? Why, this person is so much more important than you. No, the universe doesn't understand a joke. The universe doesn't understand a joke. The universe knows your intentions. That's what they chose. Generally, droogs, they choose drugs over God. That is a slap in the divine's face. Simple enough. That's why I'm letting and vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. That is so much more. That's Burning Man disasters. Okay, great. Simple enough. I bet those people learned a great lesson, didn't they? Simple enough. Far be it for me to stop people at Burning Man from learning a 70,000 group lesson. That's a hive, a gaggle, a herd. And now what do you have? You have clickbait across Tarotland that what we predicted is coming true. One thing was what it is. That's 10 steps ahead. Right? We don't understand what he's saying. Well, you have to wait 10 more steps because we're 10 steps ahead. See, well, you're back here and we're 10 steps ahead. So while we're 10 steps ahead, we're talking about things 10 steps ahead, or we're bringing up the fucking past. Simple enough. Removing that negative energy. That's what it is. I would say 70,000 people stranded at Burning Man, and it was an absolute disaster, and these were all warnings from the divine. Well, yeah, when you take that one incident and put it with all of the other warnings from the divine, chances are we haven't even got to the event yet. You were just getting warnings for what was coming. When I hear a reader say that these are just God sending people warnings for what is to come. Okay, great. Simple enough. Did they listen to the warnings? Did they do anything to change, or did they continue to go against the divine? They continued to go against the divine. That's what they did. Over money, because they saw an opportunity to make money going against the divine. That's what it is. What comes around goes around. It's the law of cause and effect. I can't do anything about that. Do I need another card on the end? Thank you for that, Spirit. So, Spirit is not worried. Spirit's not worried about these energies from the past. Oh, did we come into a divine halo union? It's just what it is. Where are the other masters that all of these readers are talking about? The earth angels, the bodhisattvas, the incarnations of the divine light beings. Where are the others? Because it's what it is. I'm going to work with people like this because they can get anything accomplished sitting under a fucking tree. They get more done in their sleep than the people that do the workout on this. What it is. We're not worried about that. Simple enough. They showed no gratitude. They showed no gratitude to the divine. Oh man, that's horrible. Or higher consciousness. Here's my card. So it is. If you know that you're going to speak truth, if you know that the truth hurts, if you know that everything they told you was this and there's really a that, it doesn't matter what they tell you. They cannot tell you this unless there is a that. They want you to believe this, but if you believe this, chances are there is a that. That's the whole mystical experience that Alan Watts talked about that blows people's minds. Why? Because they can't accept the information that you cannot have a this without a that. You can't have a left without a right. You can't have a front without a back. So that means anything that they present to you on a front, anything they front, anything they're fronting this, there's something on the back end of that. Simple enough, right? The INFJ sees that. We're born aware of that. That's that energy that you keep hearing in the Pisces reads, that they were aware of your gift as a child. What? Being able to see for every... You can't tell me this, because anytime you tell me this, I know there's a that. Anytime you tell me that, I know this is over here. Every time, right? Naturally, we naturally do that. So you can't fool me with this when I creatively know that that has been created. I think with creative logic. You're logically telling me this, but I creatively know that there's that. Simple enough. You can't logically have this unless that was created too. Failure. White magic. Simple enough. Spirit's on the case. That's what it is. And you got to think, we have taken, you can't get justice out of people that are trying to cover up their crimes. Simple enough. I just saw the government has done all they're going to do about releasing. Right. And it's also why you have rights. That's why you have amendment rights. That means the entire system is collapsing. Right? One energetic harvester at a time. Simple enough. They're getting back the energy that they put out. I can't do anything about it. The Schumann resonance is raising. What are they going to do? Stop the heartbeat of the earth? Stop those big white spikes on the Schumann resonance that's throwing their energy back at them? They're putting out dark energy. The light always wins. Every time you see one of those big white spikes in the Schumann resonance, that is God throwing their energy back. That's Mother Gaia throwing their energy back at them. That's what it is. Me, as a earth angel, I'm a part of the earth. So as earth continues doing what earth does, so do I go with the flow. Health is being affected, spiritual health. Yes, what it is. We got no compassion for that shit. Simple enough. They judged the earth angels harshly and showed no mercy. Great. Now, universal laws are judging them harshly, and there will be no mercy. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. It's too late to apologize. Love is all there is. What is supporting that? Yeah, the fact that these people are tuned to the wrong thing. There was an upside down initiation out there when Spirit loves us. That's what it is. Can't do anything about that. Put your heart into your work. Thank you, Spirit. What is supporting that? Yeah, this upside down energy exchange. It's just what it is. We wouldn't be able to ascend and go the direction that we're going to the new earth if it hadn't have been for all of these people in the dark harvesting our energy. It's prophecy of those left behind for a reason. Oh, they're doing everything they can to stop Pisces from ascending. Why? Because they didn't? Because they wanted reward without effort? This is their lifetime to learn that's not the route to go. They will reincarnate and do all this over again. I don't make the rules. Simple enough. She said, Pisces, you graduated into heaven with honors, leaving these people behind. And that's fine. I can't do anything about that. Because you got to think, that's the energy that's in the cards. They wanted the sun stars. They wanted the sun stars to provide them energy for manifesting for whatever. Since birth is what these ladies are saying. Great. Well, I don't know anything about that, and I don't know who these people are, but I will be calling back all of my energy. So if they've been harvesting energy since birth in this dimension, and I have 3 different techniques for calling energy back from all timelines, spaces, and dimensions, whether it be the duality course, Christy Marie Sheldon, Reiki. I got the manual right here. That's what it is. They have no class. They don't know what Pisces is doing and stalk Pisces to find out because they're trying to do things without doing the work. Cool. That's energy I call back. I would assume they're harvesting energy and I'm calling it back. Makes sense to me. Simple enough. Spirit's removing that negative energy. Ooh, narcissists. Look at them all self-reflecting in their egos now. That's what it is. You got to think that is what is missing in ego. That's them looking in the mirror at themselves. They don't. That's why we're playing magic mirror with them as super empaths, educated empaths. That's what it is. When you hear a reader say that the roaches are running scared because the light came on, that's what it is. I can't do anything about that. The light came on, this guy is running off roaches. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. It's the meditation card. Do they meditate? And that's why you got to keep in mind, that's why none of this is working for these people, right? They want reward without effort. They want the rewards that come with, this is the meditation card, right? That happens through meditation. If you don't meditate, you're never going to ascend. If you don't master going within and meditating, you're never going to ascend to that halo activation. You're just not, and I know that. Well, I don't have time to meditate. No. You have time to fight for all your problems and your limitations, though. That's normal. That's normal. That's what I call those normies. Normies fight for their limitations. They have all the time in the world for all these fucking problems, all the things that don't do them any good, their addiction. Got all the time in the world to sit around and slam back a 12 ounce or roll up another one. They got all the time in the world for that. That's a ritual. That's what it is. They're ritualistically doing something. Religiously, that's their religion. As one of them pops in right now. Simple enough. Simple enough. Women who can't teach you anything are supporting this. That's fine. The master is being supported by women who can't teach me a damn thing. Are there women out there who can? Absolutely. That's who we're focusing on, the divine feminines. Those that were counted out, the underdogs that they didn't want in power, male or female, the intuitives. The last thing they wanted you to do is to tap in to your intuitive abilities. They want to stop you at all costs, little intuitives. Cool. Guess who they can't fuck with? Oh, they get karma? Let me just set you back here. Simple enough. Oh, you got all these guys trying to get behind you? Here, just get behind me. That's what it is. Sweet. Oh, you've been abused by these fools? Kind of hard for me to abuse your ass if I'm in front of you. Look at that paradox. Higher consciousness. Women who can't teach you shit nurtured the wrong thing. What is all of this basically over? Women who saw an opportunity to continue supplying their habit off of someone with a business. Period. Let's not use the term gold digger. Let's not use the term that, I understand everybody likes to have luxury and things better in life. All of these problems, this entire hate train surrounding my business, is women from the past who saw a chance to rob, bind, or destroy an individual to support their habit. Not to support their luxury lifestyle, to support their habit. The whole community. The whole community has this big crystal that they drop into a glass winner, and we got to support that somehow. Oh, we got to support that somehow. Right? That's the energy across the entire planet in the cards. Congratulations, Agent Smith County, Texas. You're fucking famous yet again. Spirit's on the case, and we're calling our power back. You got to think. All that negative energy that has been put towards my business in general has been coming from people trying to support a habit that revolves around crystals that aren't these. This is rose quartz. Theirs is Peruvian Venezuelan. Simple enough. Fucking Heisenberg. They've been trying to supply their Heisenberg and ended up in the karmic Hindenburg. Fucking no compassion for that shit all their lives. This is what it is. You got to keep in mind, you can't tell me any different. It's in the cards. You have multiple readers, and you got to think. It's not just the women. These women that are in the upright that are speaking their truths. Yeah, they're getting attacked by individuals that don't want you to know what they're doing with your kids and ice cream trucks. They're getting attacked by men that don't want you to know they're rich on an island with your children. That's what it is. For entertainment purposes only. For entertainment purposes only. What is the difference? Well, I can call that energy back. So, if we find the children who survive that situation, chances are they can learn Reiki for kids and how to call their energy back too. Oh, that's a system failure. That's everything that we have done in the dark against these children. That would all be spoiled. No! You initiated into the wrong thing, and we've already manifested it. Simple enough. You can't pass on the knowledge as the giver of knowledge, and for the receiver wants results. When you come to give someone information, they want to receive that information with results. And we're doing a pretty good job of that. Prayer's been answered. Simple enough. Simple enough. And it's where we're leaving those individuals, we're leaving them behind. They will take care of themselves. They're all on their own path. Regardless if that path is going straight down to the depths or the caves of fire and water. They're all going to a Burning Man event. All these people in the past, they're all going to a drastic Burning Man event involving water and fire. Didn't Burning Man involve water, fire, and sacrifice? It's just what it is. It's been in the cards for a long time. And now you've got readers talking about everything we predicted is coming true before their eyes, like angel magic. Imagine that. It's better than demon magic, isn't it? Demon magic is what causes the positive reaction. Any way you look at that, that's a positive reaction. They were doing some, though it's not demonic, well, God wouldn't have positively cleansed that area. Removing the negative energy, people in their egos. That's what it is. We're not fighting that. That's what it is. They're fighting the fact. When that temperance angel calls judgment on their energy, the very air you breathe will work against you. Okay, Chosen 144. Now go look at the footage of people trying to hold their tents up at Burning Man. The very air they breathe was working against them. Sand and shit hitting them in the face. Because they went there to go get into an orgy dome with women who can't teach you anything. It's what it is. All over greed. That's what it is. Think about that. Those entire rituals and events are for nothing more than manifestation. Okay, cool. How's that working? It used to work for them. Isn't that the energy that's in the cards? The techniques these people are used to using are no longer working for them. No, that's because the old techniques that have always worked, that were hidden from you, are now coming back to the forefront because love always wins. The light always wins. It affects these people in the dark on a hate train in ways they don't understand. Imagine that. Can't nurture that shit, and we got harmony and balance out of the situation. Calling our energy back is being supported by men upside down. That's what it is. I hear these guys are losing their will. Or is it their will to succeed, their will to prosper, their will to be healthy? Is they're losing all that? I can't do anything about it. Us calling our energy back from a bunch of pedos harvesting off of kids is causing it. It's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Lies are coming out. Look at that. And we will be distancing ourselves from those karmics. Since the 4th of July, you had a reader in Chicago talking about Trash Box, Texas, and a Leo rising sun energy that was glowing, a healer, surrounded by a bunch of people who didn't want his intuitive business calling them out for being underage kitty Peter puffers. Period. Sucking the divine essence off of children. Oh no, God, Pisces, please don't say that. The fuck? Get out of here. Manifestations in the upright families are being ripped upside down because of daddy been blowing your little boy. I can't do anything about that. Has nothing to do with me. There's an island for that with government officials on it. Ask Gary Gensler. People are in their emotions. Good. That's what it is. Emotions are in the upright. Why is Pisces unbothered? Well, I've never had an underage kid's wiener in my mouth. Sorry. It's just what it is. I can, a man can burn 1,000 bridges. A man can build 1,000 bridges. But you take one underage little boy, you end up being a registered offender. Simple enough. Fucking, did you look at the double standard that's going along with that? That is the problem that you guys are running into with these people being under severe judgment. It's just what it is. Not only would they have to admit what they were doing on an island with children, but the laws they created, they would have to register themselves under them. Fuck yeah, double standard. Look at that change in consciousness. It's the last thing they want you to know is that they would have to abide by their own laws. They made the law, But they cover that shit up so that they freaking, I just saw something about the Senate. They lied to us about JFK. They lied to us about this. They lied to us about that. Yeah, well, we told you last year that those hearings would be coming up. That's what it is. First, the truth hurts. Then it makes you mad. What did it make mad? The ones that are in power that didn't have little boys' wieners in their mouth. Removing the negative energy, you got a friend in me. Simple enough, right? And you think about that. How delicately can you put a topic like that? Is there a delicate way? Is there a delicate way? Me, I choose humor. Is it dark humor? Fucking, does it get any darker? There's nothing darker. There's nothing darker on this planet that I can personally think of than a reptilian-brained lizard island full of people trying to live off of their ancient RH negative bloodline, off of a little kid's essence and energy. Oh, they don't like our intuition, do they? That's what it is. You can't have David Icke talking about it for the past 15 years. Energy readers consistently confirming it. An INFJ seer of souls. I see the shit. I seer this. I seer those things. That's why they don't like me. Why do they not like Pisces? Because I seer the things that you cannot. I seer that shit. What happens when a reader talks about it? Oh, that sounds crazy. Well, yes, because you can't seer it. I can seer that crazy shit that reader's talking about with 5-star reviews. Oh, he's crazy. Truth is stranger than fiction. You're unaware. That's the best part. I'm constantly doing something crazy different while you're stuck in the same old insane cookie cutter program. Look at me. I'm just like everybody else. I'm part of the crowd. I'm part of the crowd. Do you know what a crowd is to me? A bunch of cookies on a cookie sheet thrown in the oven. So you went in the oven with the rest of the herd. It's simple enough. Master. Fucking, where do you see a herd around that individual? Do you see hive karma surrounding that individual? A master does not make anyone any better than anyone else. It means they have done the work to master themselves and not master fitting into a crowd going into the oven like a bunch of cookies. Simple enough. And no faith in these people. That's what it is. That's what it is. They're under severe judgment. Okay, great. What are they looking at? Pff, another Burning Man event. It's simple enough. Can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. These Pisces, these events have been warnings for what is to come. Yes, because they keep going against the divine. They didn't take the warnings for what they were. They know that love, light, and truth will set them free. They have no love for themselves or anyone else, right? They have no light. They're in the dark. Light is information, and the last thing they want you to do is to have the truth. Even when you're supposed to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. No. We're just not going to do that. But then we would have to follow the standard that we set for everyone else. No. We're not going to do that. We're going to give you a horse and pony show. We're going to give you a horse and a pony show. We're going to give you this and we're going to give you that. We want you to look over here so you don't look over here. And sooner or later, we'll just drag it out until they forget. We'll just drag it out until they forget. And they'll conform. They always do. We find another way to control them with fear and matrix measures. It's called a treatment matrix for a reason. Whether you're treated positively or negatively makes no difference. That's what the matrix, it covers positive and negative. Energy is energy. That's what it is. If you come in negative into the matrix, then it treats you negatively. If you come in positive to their treatment matrix, it'll treat you positively. That's why when you exit that matrix, the matrix can't affect you anymore. No. Now we're in creator mode. We're creating our own matrix. We're creating our own sovereign situation. It's just what it is. That shit, they tried to sacrifice earth angels in that matrix. And now it's all crumbling and falling apart because the divine just wasn't having our energy in that. Simple enough. No, did anyone find that earth angel they tried to sacrifice yet? I'm still looking. I'm still looking for that earth angel they tried to sacrifice. Simple enough. And that's going to be the determining factor that every tarot reader is talking about. We know that it's a reader on a platform with a business. Okay, cool. So if they're a reader on a platform speaking their truth, we can help them. We can help them. Well, let's see, what else was it? Oh yeah, they tried to sacrifice them because of their angelic aura. So we're looking for those with an angelic aura. Because see, we can help those people. You can't help the others in the dark. They're in the dark. You can't help people in the dark. You shine a flashlight. Here, you need a flashlight. It's just what it is. That's about all you. They have to get out of the dark on their own. But when you've got that energy consistently for over a year about a healer, a teacher in Trashbox, Texas, that they tried to sacrifice over the truth, that's glowing like a fucking bat signal, all of those things, we're going to help that individual while everyone else gets punished by God, because that's energies in the cards too. You can't have this energy in the cards with all of these very gifted tarot readers and not have that energy that they identified too. They identified that energy along with this energy. So we're going to concentrate on this energy while that energy takes care of itself. That's between them and the divine. Simple enough. Simple. That's between them and another Burning Man event. Simple enough. Simple enough. That's what it is. Pisces, they can't be in your energy because all they want is your divine protection. Oh yeah, I know. I understand that. So it's what it is. I have divine protection. So now it's contributor's law. It's just what it is. I'm looking for people who are under divine protection. It's just what it is. I'm going to share my divine protection with those that have divine protection because it's just what it is. It's just what it is. You can't put a price on that. You can't put a price on that. Simple enough. They can't buy their way into heaven. They can't buy their way into divine presence. They just can't. Does that make anyone any better than anyone else? I don't know. I'm looking for the people that are fake. I want people that are brighter than me. Simple enough. If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong fucking room. I need people smarter than me. Not groups that came together and now attuned to the wrong thing and they got taken out by one healer. Is that true? Cool. I'm looking for that one healer that can take out whole fucking groups. I can work with someone like that. Or we just have to go it alone. There's more groups out there to fall. There's more groups just falling left and right. Tower, tower, tower. Simple enough. Namaste. It's what you got to think. Every time a reader says September 11th is very significant, yes, you would have to think about what comes around, goes around, what kind of energy. It's ordained by the universe. They can't create a scenario like that. Something would have happened. It's just what it is. You gave them the energy to create that disaster. Now what has happened? The twin flame towers, the divine union towers. We came into union with the divine. They went after a divine being who was on the twin flame journey within, tried to sacrifice him to the devil, tried to stop him, we've came into union with the divine, and now the divine is creating fucking disasters. It's a soul energetic level. Right? It's called the Twin Flame Towers for a reason. Simple enough. It's not New York. What do you think on a God force level New York looks like to God? New York is a speck to the divine. The planet is under divine judgment. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. The divine looks at Earth like a fucking pebble. Not even a pebble, like an atom inside downtown New York. Simple enough. Take an atom, the smallest molecule, and that's still the fucking, it's what it is. What it is. That's the planet's under divine judgment. Yeah, and it's smaller than a fucking rock in New York City. Simple enough. Namaste.